Hey guys, so the Grin is in at the box office as Smile 2 takes the #1 spot with $23 million, 46 worldwide, and that is absolutely freaking amazing. You know what's awesome about that is that horror has pretty much taken over the box office. After all of these high expectations for Joker 2 in the month of October, for Terrifier 3 to come in and do what it did and just completely dethrone it, Smile comes in and even freaking takes it to a whole other freaking level too. So this was actually a shock as far as the reception that it has gotten, because I really thought that it was going to be kind of from the trailers and everything, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but it got over 80% on Rotten Tomatoes for critical and audiences, so everybody is absolutely loving Smile 2, and Naomi Scott is just being praised galore because her performance in this movie is, oh man, if you thought Sosie Bacon's performance in Smile 1 was hot, because it was, Naomi Scott takes it to a whole other freaking level. I'm talking about the emotion, the PTSD, the trauma, and then adding the fact that she has to do the dancing choreography, plus the singing, everything. I mean, she is all world in this movie, and congratulations to her on that. Terrifier 3 comes in at #2. While Robot comes in at #2 with $10 million. That thing has already grossed over $100 million worldwide, on its way to 200, I believe. $100 million domestically, on its way to 200 worldwide. There you go. Sorry about that. And Terrifier 3 comes in and only takes a 50+% drop to $9 million, $9.3 million to take the third spot. This thing is already domestically at 36. For the limited budget that it had, that is absolutely amazing, and it just continues to exceed expectations. Now, here's the part that's going to be kind of tough, because obviously November comes in, it's all about Thanksgiving, it's all about Wicked, Gladiator, Moana, that kind of thing, right? How long Terrifier 3 is going to be in the box office, who knows? Obviously, it's going to take over that freaking video on demand and digital. It's going to kill that too. Smart marketing would be to give it a rest in November, bring it back during the holidays, and let's see if we can get some Christmas gore horror in there. That would be pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. But Beetlejuice comes in at number 4 with $5 million. That thing has already grossed over 400. I want to say 450, a little over 450 worldwide in its entire theatrical run so far. I don't think it'll hit 500, but I do guarantee that the third movie is definitely coming in. Worldwide, domestically, it is at 283 million. That's not bad. That's really freaking good. And rounding out the top 5 is We Live in Time, which, from what I understand and everything that I have read about this movie, it is a complete tearjerker. Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh probably throw in some Oscar or Golden Globe nominated performances. From what I understand, it is a real tearjerker, but really, really good, and has some pretty interesting behind the scenes stories on it. If you know, you know. That was rounding out the top 5 at $4.1 million. Totals 4.5. So not too bad. That's really good. Joker drops out of the top 5, which we already knew that was going to happen. And it took an even bigger dive, only for good enough for 2.1 million. That movie's done. It's just put a fork in it. It's done. Dud of the week. Dud of the week. I'm probably going to have to give it to The Apprentice. Nobody saw this movie. We're talking 680,000, and during this election time when Donald Trump is all over the place, all over the news and everything, nobody saw The Apprentice. And Sebastian Stan, from what I understand, gives a pretty good performance as Donald Trump, but nobody saw it. Nobody. So I'm gonna have to give that one the dud of the week. I was gonna go with Piece by Piece, which is the Pharrell story shown in Lego form, but nobody really saw it. Even though nobody really saw that, but at least it was higher up in the top 10. It was at number 7 with 2.1 million.